Good morning, boys and girls. Today is April the 22nd, 2020, and it's a really special day. Does anybody have any idea what today is? What we celebrate today? Give you a moment. Today is Earth Day. And Earth Day is a day that is chosen that across the world we celebrate taking care of our earth, and we think about things that we can do to not only celebrate how wonderful our earth is, but also some things that we might think to do to that takes care of it. Like we all reduce, reuse, we recycle. We talk about that all the time in class. And that helps us not to throw things away that could be reused as something else. A lot of people compost things, which means that they take food that was not eaten, not meat products, but things like fruits and vegetables, eggshells, coffee grounds, and they put that back into the earth and mix it up and make compost, which helps to fertilize and give our crops, our plants that we plant in a garden, good nutrients. Well, today we are going to do a few things, 2 or 3 things, and Mrs. Everhart is going to have a really cool craft that she can share with everyone, both today and tomorrow, to show how we can say thank you to our earth is a good way to put it. Today we are going to, in CAPS, we are going to help to take care of something that is living and is natural outside that we see every day. Now, we in the past have made different types of bird feeders, and today we're just going to use that idea and make a really, really simple project for you to help take care of the birds outside. Now, usually when we are in the classroom and back at school, I have a whole setup that we do, and we show ways that we can celebrate Earth Day, but it's kind of hard here in my kitchen. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to make a thank you to the birds outside. And the things that we are going to use, okay, I pushed the wrong button and turned you off. So here you are. We are going to use things that hopefully you have around the house. Now, here is a toilet paper roll. Now, a lot of you have probably made something like this before, but we're going to use a toilet paper roll. We are going to use some type of peanut butter, almond butter. I have sunflower butter here, bird seed, and we're going to use that to spread around my toilet paper roll, and we're going to spread the peanut butter, sun butter along the toilet paper roll, and we are going to roll it in bird seed. Then we are going to attach some form of ribbon or string. Now, I've got ribbon here, or you can use some of the embroidery floss that we might have used when we made those eggs. And we're going to use that to hang it from a tree outside. But then when we go hang it from a tree, we are going to do something else outside to help celebrate our Earth Day. Look what I found. Oh my goodness, I was looking through stuff of what I could put my bird seed in, and I found a plate that was my children. It was one of their plates, and it is to help celebrate Earth Day right there. So let's get started, and we will see how we can make a wonderful bird feeder for the birds outside. All right, let's get started. First thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and poke 2 holes in your toilet paper roll, because if you wait to do it after, you're going to have a really big mess. So I am taking and poking 2 holes. Now I'm probably going to have to make it a little bigger. Ooh, I just made it really big. I used a skewer. I had a metal skewer at my house, but here you can see I just want to make a hole big enough so that I can slide my ribbon through when I'm all done. Now the first thing is, or the second thing is, I'm going to take my peanut butter, sun butter, and I am going to get some on a knife, just a little butter knife, or you could use a plastic knife, whatever mommy or daddy will let you use. Now, this is really messy, so I put a cutting board down and some wax paper because I don't like the smell of peanut butter or any of that stuff. I love the taste of it, but I just don't like the smell of it. And I don't like my hands, well, they're gonna get that way anyway, but you know, I don't need my whole kitchen smelling like peanut butter. But I'm just gonna take a little bit and I am going to spread it on the toilet paper roll, because in just a few minutes, we're gonna take the peanut butter all over the toilet paper roll and we're gonna roll it in birdseed. So, let's come back to this. Here is my toilet paper roll, and like I said, I'm going to get it all over my hands, but I will wash them and it will be fine. But I try to be careful and not cover up the holes, but I'll probably have to go back through and put my skewer in to open it up a little bit so that I can put my ribbon in when we're all done. But here I took my birdseed and I poured it in my little plate. Now you can use a paper plate, you can use any kind of plate or bowl or something, but this will need to fit down in it. Now I'm going to try to do this because I have peanut butter all over my hands, but let's see if you can see how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take my covered toilet paper. Now I got it not overly thick, but enough to where I could get a good layer of birdseed when I push it down in there. So I'm going to take my toilet paper roll and I'm going to press it in. And let's see if I can get this so that you can see what I'm doing. All right. Now I'm just going to keep pressing it in there because you want to get a nice layer that the birds can latch onto. And there we have my toilet paper roll with the layer of peanut butter covered in the birdseed. Now I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be right back. I threaded my ribbon through my holes, and I have to admit to you, moms and dads and any older brother or sister that is helping your preschooler here, that was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. So you will definitely need to have an adult or an older brother or sister help you put your ribbon through, just because it's a little difficult. But after I fished it through, I pulled it all the way through. I'll let you see it here. See, it goes all the way through. Can you see that without my hand getting in the way? There you go. And I am going to tie it off at the top. Now there are all sorts of ways that you can tie it, but I'm just making like a simple little knot. And we are going to take it outside, hang it up on a little branch, and there I have a little bird feeder for birds that they can come and they can figure it out. I might put a little hole in here and put like a little stick so they have a place to sit. We'll see what happens. You know, I said I thought I might add like a little stick to go through it so the birds could sit on it. There, I did that. And the way I did that is I just took my skewer again, and it was messy, but I pushed it through, and then I took another like little wooden skewer that you might have at your house, or you could find a small stick and get somebody to poke a hole through your toilet paper roll and add your stick of some sort so that when you hang it from your branch, your birds can rest on it and they will be able to eat the bird seed. All right, so we're going to travel outside and see where we can hang it. Well, I discovered when I came out to hang my bird feeder that I kind of needed to untie my loop because I couldn't have fit it over the branch. So what I did was I took it and I'm finding a branch outside. Possibly I am going to tie it here. Let's see. Wrap it around so you can go out. I was trying to find someplace that we could see it from our house, because I know some robins live out here. And there I have our bird feeder for Earth Day. Now, while you are outside, what I want you to do is we're going to go around and we're going to collect some things that you find from nature. And then tomorrow we're going to do a little something with that. Alrighty, so enjoy, and we'll see what I find in a few moments. Now, I have been wandering around in my yard collecting all sorts of things that I might find out in nature that represents things that grow and are a part of our earth. Now, let me turn this around. You can see here I have just like a little tin box. I had it for my Christmas stuff. And I have collected things like moss. I have clipped pieces of grass. I have picked some flowers. Like, make sure that you ask your parents if when you come down, now a lot of the stuff I picked, like this grass, I just pulled in and added it to my box. And I picked up like some little dandelions. I got, like I said, moss. You might even get wood chips. Anything that you can find, little sticks. But do me a favor, before you pick any flowers, please ask your parents that it's okay. I am going to put my flowers in a little glass of water because tomorrow we are going to sort our objects that we found, our things that represent Earth Day and the things that grow in nature. We're going to classify them, sort them into groups, and then we're going to use those things and make them into an art project. So go out today, collect your items, or you could do it in the morning, and then we're going to use those things to make something. Okay, we'll see you later.